Hey guys, it's your girl Naira Amani, and welcome back to another episode of Ambitious Artists Up Next, my series where I'll be interviewing your favorite up and coming artists. And today I have a special guest. Welcome, Xavier May.
Yo, how y'all doing? What's up? What's up?
How are you feeling? How was your morning?
Sheesh, my morning was good. I ate some good breakfast.
Okay.
I woke up a little tired. I was running on like 5 hours of sleep and stuff. But my morning was good, nice and productive. Started the day off right, and now we here.
We're here. So tell me a little bit about like your upbringing. Like tell me about your hometown, where you grew up, and like how it influences the type of music you make today.
Okay. From South Jersey to start off. South Jersey. I come from Violet, New Jersey, a small little town in Cumberland County. I grew up listening to like East Coast hip hop. My dad put me on to so many underground artists. He was put me on like Joe Budden and the Locks like real early in my life.
Some of the OGs.
Yeah, some of the OGs. So I grew up listening to that, and that really influenced my sound. I love storytelling. I love that rippity rap shit that that people like.
Real rap.
Yeah, that real rap shit. But I also, I'm Puerto Rican, so I grew up listening to a lot of Spanish music. The place that I come from, the town, it's like damn near little Puerto Rico. Like, you feel me? Like, they got so many different cultures out there. You got Hispanics, you got blacks, Indians, all types of cultures, but it's predominantly a lot of Hispanics. Okay. So my upbringing, like, it damn near felt like I grew up on the island, but not really, because I didn't get like the shore and the beach side of it. But as far as the culture, like I was immersed in that early on.
That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So tell me a little bit about like some of your favorite artists you've listened to growing up and like how they inspired you to make music.
Like I said, I grew up listening to a lot of East Coast, Nas, Jadakiss,
Fire.
Fabulous, all them people and stuff like that. Mostly a lot of Nas, because my mom loves Nas. Like,
really?
You feel me? Like Illmatic, like I remember listening to that album. Like that was probably one of the first like real hip hop albums I listened to.
That's a good introduction.
Yeah,
to
very
it,
very good. It might be a little cliche to some people, but that's really like what I grew up listening to. So like Nas, but then the Nas led me into J. Cole. J. Cole like kind of got that his whole like thing from Nas, like biggest influence. So J. Cole was who really like wanted me to make music when I started, because I love the storytelling, I love the rawness, and I just eventually expanded from there. I like music that you can feel and you can relate to. So. Right.
Yeah, and J. Cole, he's definitely dope when it comes to the lyricism.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I definitely can
It's
see.
crazy because like I grew up listening to a lot of his music, but like as of recently, I've been exploring so many different genres. Like I've been listening to like rap, soul, a lot of blues, a lot of like Sam Cooke type vibes,
fire. Okay.
And I haven't really listened to J. Cole in a minute, but like that's always gonna be one of my biggest inspirations when it comes to the music side.
Okay, shout out to J. Cole.
Yeah, man.
So you've been really tapped in with like the South Jersey music scene. So just tell me a little bit about like some of your favorite collaborations with any like local artists you've worked with so far.
So when I first started making music, I really didn't have too many like features to go off of. Like a lot of my early projects, it was a lot of like just singles, just me. One of the first people that ever gave me a chance in New Jersey to like hop on a track with me, his name's Tony Newberry. Shout out my boy Tony. I haven't seen him in so long, but I chill with his brother also. His brother Lorenzo also makes music. He was the first person to hop on one of my projects. You probably can still find it on streaming platforms. It's called Leap of Faith.
Okay.
And that was one of the first people. As of right now, I got songs with like Devin Amana.
Yeah,
like,
shout out Devin Amana.
Yeah, I've worked with a couple people, but I'm still like kind of finding myself in this music lane. I haven't really been reaching out and trying to look for features.
You've been focused on your own craft.
Yeah. Sav Will as well. That's my guy. We got a couple songs in the tuck that we just haven't dropped.
Why
Same
y'all
thing with Devin.
gatekeeping? We need to hear.
Yeah, we got a lot of songs in the tuck that we just kind of people be in their own lane, focused on their own careers and their own music. So it's easy to just forget about like, oh shit, we have this song from 5 months ago, super hard when we recorded it, but like
y'all forgot.
We forgot about it because we have so many songs, and when you constantly in the studio every day, it's like it's damn near like you have a very forgetful memory. You're just pumping out songs,
Yeah, I get it. So we know you're also a college student. We both attend Rowan University. Tell me, how are you balancing like being an artist while attending school, and do you feel like being in school has helped you along your music career at all?
As far as balance, I'm still definitely working on that to this day because last semester, that was my sophomore year. I'm going into my junior year this fall.
Yeah, you halfway there.
And yeah, I'm halfway there, but this semester definitely kicked my ass. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that shit kicked my ass because it's so much schoolwork coming in and so much other things on the side. You know, we have to, as our major, you know, the music industry program, we take like entrepreneurship classes and all types of stuff like that. They want us to go to these events and do all these different things and participate in school. And me, I'm like still working on being social. So I just want to stay in my room and make music all day. You feel me? Like I don't really care to go to parties and all that stuff like that. You know. So when I pop out, it's very like it's for a reason most of the time.
Yeah,
you know?
It's intentional.
So, yeah, exactly. So as far as balancing, it's been a little bit challenging, but it's nothing that I can't handle. I just got to make sure that I'm getting that work done because that's really what it happens.
Make sure to get y'all.
And get to class too.
Y'all, I'ma
you got to get to class too. I already know where she's going.
I'm going to spill the tea. Yo, last year, fall semester, we had a songwriting class together, right? And that was our first class together.
Yeah, that class was dope too.
It was dope. Tell me why. First of all, you're an artist, so I know it was a breeze for you. And that might be the reason why I only seen you a few times. Bro, I'm like, yo, he's like, I can see the struggle with balancing, you know, your craft.
Yeah. It's like, especially.
It's also something I feel like you're good at. So it's probably like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah, but that's a bad mindset to have, like, because there's always room for improvement.
Right.
You know, so it's not like I didn't want to be there. It was them long nights of staying in the studio and recording all night. So you're just like, it wouldn't hurt to miss one class.
And
then
one
class
turned into
2, turned into 10. Yeah, feel me?
We're going to skip all the way to 10.
It's like, yo, chill. But it's like, yeah, just finding that balance is very important for me. I got to make sure I get my ass to class because there's a lot of good connections I'm missing out on, especially with the professors, the people that are in the class, like, you know, for example, you. And there's a lot of other students in there that are very talented.
Right.
And I'm kind of like missing out because I'm not there, you know. So
well, hey, it's not too late. You still got 2 more
100%,
years, so
100%.
really, like, you know, take advantage of being there. Take advantage of it. So, when did you know music was your passion? Like, when was there a moment where you're like, yo, this is what I have to do, like, this is my calling? And was there anyone else who was telling you or inspire you, like, yo, keep doing this?
When I first started making music, it was literally just something that I did for fun, something that I genuinely enjoyed because I love the music that makes me feel something and music that I can relate to and music that inspires others as well.
Yeah.
So I started making music. You know, everybody starts with an inspiration, so I just started copying the artists that I was listening to at the time and trying to like make their music. Showed the song to a couple of my sisters. I have 3 sisters, older sisters. I'm the youngest.
Oh,
so you know I'm the baby.
baby.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, I hear that all the time. Showed them my music and not with no expectation. I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna show them my song, you know. And they actually fucked with it, you know. And to me, like as the little brother, my sisters, they not traditional sisters. They was more like brothers for real, like,
oh,
you know, like,
that's cool.
you know. So I value their opinion a lot. So when they told me like, yo, bro, you actually not bad. Like, you feel me?
You're
like,
not bad. Like, maybe keep it going.
And it wasn't even like you're not bad. Like, you know, like whatever. But it was like, yo, that was actually good.
Surprisingly good. Like they were surprised.
They were like, hold on, like that's not what I expected it to be. Like you talking your shit.
They wanted to flame you. They wanted to be like,
they wanted to be like, they really wanted to be like, yo, that shit's ass. Don't do that. But they didn't because they couldn't because when I first started making music, like I feel like I never made bad music because it was always me.
That's fine.
I was always authentic with my stuff. I was always real. So it's hard to really like take that away from an artist when they just talking about their life, and they understood because they saw me growing up, so they related to it as well. And they really put that battery in my back. And then after that, like I said, I just went down a spiral of just like finding music and finding myself. I didn't really start taking it serious until like my sophomore into like junior year of high school, where I was like, okay, like I was dropping music, but it really wasn't like I was pushing it. I wasn't making content. I wasn't really doing like everything that I'm doing now. You know, I was just making music just because I genuinely loved it.
And I feel like that's how a lot of artists start. But I'm proud that you really been doing your thing. You've been consistent with it. And it's honestly such a pleasure to see your growth. So I'm so proud of you.
I was just talking about that, not like literally on the drive over here. I'm like, it's crazy that we didn't do like anything like this for like literally like 2 years. It's crazy.
It has
Time
been
flies.
2 yeah,
Time flies,
it has. Yo, we
you know?
shot an interview a while back when he first came into college, and yo, like this all started out
so different.
doing
like,
it at my.
I ain't have no drip, no style back then.
Bro,
like
I thought you always had like a little style.
I was always different, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like I wasn't comfortable with what I was popping out. And you feel me? I look back at that video, I'm like, what the fuck was I wearing? Why did I do that? You feel me? But that's, you know, you always gonna be your own biggest critic at the end of the day.
Of course. I think it was whatever you had on, it was cool to me.
Yeah,
I
you know what
definitely
I mean?
know you had like a pair of cargos or baggy pants or
some cool shit,
Exactly.
but like
it was always you.
It's crazy to see the growth and how
Yeah.
far we've come, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like I said, we started out doing this at an old friend's college apartment. Shout out to Young Healthy Minds, bro. It all started from there. And here we are.
They some cool ass dudes. Go check them out.
Definitely go tap in with them if you guys need any, you know, photography, videography services. Check them out. They're located in Jersey.
Yeah.
But I want to give a shout out to AJP, the MC. We're here at his studio, Wood Rock Studio. So definitely book a session. So yeah. So recently I found out something interesting. So apparently you have another creative talent. You draw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I know you've done like a few of your cover arts for like your past singles.
Yeah,
projects.
I do all of them.
That's
Like,
fire.
do
I
all
didn't
of them.
even know
Yeah.
that, bro.
My recent single I dropped, Yellow Brick Road. It's out now on all platforms. You can go check that out.
Check it out.
Video coming soon. Believe
Okay.
that. The cover art for that, I really like that cover art. You know, like it was really, I just be playing around on my phone. Like I'll find myself, I'll be bored and I'll just be making cover arts on my phone, and I just genuinely love that digital
You
art
literally
shit.
do it from your phone. That's fire.
Yeah, you know, from my phone, from my computer, or my MacBook, you know.
That's fire.
But I just genuinely like, that's another art form for me that I love. And going back to like the drawing shit, like I've always been drawing since I was a little ass kid. Like me and my cousin used to be like in the room like watching YouTube videos on how to draw certain shit.
That's how you got
started off
started.
as like, you know, just drawing like comic book characters,
Yeah.
Spider-Man, all that stuff, Deathstroke. I was drawing a lot of Deathstroke comics. If motherfuckers know what that is. But and then I started painting recently also.
That's fire.
Like just trying to find different mediums that I can express myself in. That's my biggest thing. Like part of my growth really is finding different mediums and different things that I can learn and pick up on to express myself. Exactly. Other than just the music, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I forgot who told me that, but I'm like, yo, I had no clue you even made those. So that's fine. What about for the upcoming album? Did you do the cover art?
So the project that I got coming out in August 20th, it's called XYZ. You know, that's a collab project with me and my boy Kaiju. He produced all the songs on there, you know, except for, I believe, one of them.
Okay.
But the rest of them, all produced by him, fully collaborative. We did the cover art. Yeah, I made the cover art for that. We're actually supposed to be shooting another cover art for it because I'm like indecisive as fuck right now. Like I'm like in between, like, do I want to use this first one I made? Or do I want to use this first one I made? Or like shoot another one? So like we're gonna get two different perspectives and see which one works.
Okay.
But
dope.
yeah, like all of that stuff is done in-house.
That's fine.
I genuinely enjoy doing it. You know, that's the
You're
part.
a part of the full creative process,
Yeah,
and I
100%.
admire that so much. That's fire.
Now I wouldn't mind like having somebody come along and do it for me.
Yeah, of course.
But it would need to be somebody that I genuinely fuck with, or genuinely
You
somebody
trust.
that I trust and has like a similar vision to me, that I know like, okay, like even if you want to do something different from me, I can trust that your vision is going to come out something that I would like, you know? So it's just about that connection. Like I don't really trust a lot of people to do the work that I like, you know? Like I had a lot of bad experiences where getting my songs mixed or getting things done, videos and stuff like that, where I'm like,
it's not to your liking.
It's not really to my liking, and it's nothing against anybody, but I'm so picky, and
I am
so
too.
like,
Trust me, I understand.
yeah, but you have to be with your art. Like I feel like people that don't have the value in their art, you know, like you're kind of selling yourself short. Like you're doing it for the wrong reasons if you're not being your biggest critic, you know.
Of course.
Still give yourself grace. That's something I'm working on, but you gotta be your own biggest critic, because at the end of the day,
nobody gonna go as hard for you as you are.
yeah,
So.
you're the only one that's gonna know what you want.
Right.
And that's how I am. So I don't really trust a lot of people. The people that I keep around me, they are there for a reason. Like my circle's very small.
Right. I feel you on that. So last week you posted on your Instagram story that you were dropping an album.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's called XYZ. It's a mixtape, right?
Yeah, mixtape.
Produced by
by Kaiju. Yep.
Kaiju. Okay,
Yeah,
shout out to him.
The X obviously comes from my name, and then the Z comes from his name because his name is Zay. Isaiah, you feel me? That's his name, and then that was his original producer name was Zay, and now as he recently changed it to Kaiju, same way that I rebranded not too long ago.
That's fire.
And it's very nostalgic, which is why like XYZ kind of like the alphabet is kind of going back to a lot of like childhood memories, us growing up. You know, I knew this kid since we was little, so we have a lot of memories together. And I think it's gonna be a real special project. It's real like transitional into the artist that I want to show people and that I want to become in the future, you know?
Right. And Kaiju, tell me the backstory on you guys. Like, are you guys family? You guys friends?
We something like family for sure.
Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
Something like family for sure.
How long have you guys been locked in with music? Like, when did you guys start even working together? I think that's fire that you got like, you know, go-to producer.
Yeah. Literally, he started making beats, I want to say maybe two or maybe like less than that years ago, like 2 years ago max, right? And he literally like started doing it because he genuinely loves the music the same way that I do.
Yeah.
Like he arguably listens to way more music than I do. Like he listens to so many more genres than I do, which is why like I go to him a lot of times when I don't have a point of reference on certain things, because he has a lot of knowledge when it comes to like just listening to music, you know? So the spark was always there. His brother also makes music, is another producer of mine, shout out Sai, and kind of influenced him to make the beats. Started doing it as, like you said, just something just because you love it, and turns into something that you genuinely like enjoy doing and want to make a career out of.
Yeah.
We started locking in on beats like and producing our own songs at the beginning of this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like all the tracks that we have on there are all from this year.
Oh wow.
You know,
so
like
this is fresh work.
Yeah, from January to like now we've been cooking up, and it's been real beautiful because like I feel like we kind of like click every time we in the studio. It's like we said, we grew up, so we kind of listen to a lot of the similar music, and it's always like damn near effortless every time we in the studio because we just know what each other wants. It's real. It's a lot of chemistry.
I love that. I see you guys are a fire duo.
Yeah, I appreciate
shout
that.
out to Kaiju. So tell me a little bit about the type of music we're going to hear on this album.
So it's gonna be a lot of like nostalgic vibes, a lot of storytelling. Like I said, it's a lot of telling stories of things that I grew up, a lot of like hometown stories. It's also some new stuff, some new experiences that I got on there, and a lot of like different vibes than people are used to. I'm used to like rapping on like, you know, like the boom bap and the introspective type wave.
Right.
But I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, doing a little bit more like of the trap stuff, and kind of just like experimenting with
Xavier.
Yeah,
and
like
trap. Oh, that's fire.
But it's more so like upbeat, like you know, type of stuff, and it's a mixtape, so it's not really like everything is planned out as if it were like an album.
Right.
So it's a lot of different vibes on there. I genuinely believe that people are gonna find a lot of good inspiration on there. It's really dope.
Okay, so do you guys have like a favorite song on the mixtape that you're excited? He's like, yeah, that you're excited for people to hear.
So me and my boy got to like we agree on some of the songs because he produced it and I made the lyrics to it, you know, and I we have contrasting views on it because he got some songs where that be hard as
producer
fuck.
Standpoint,
you know, like I love this song, but then I'm like, nah, but I really love this song, you know. So one of the standout tracks on there, I'm gonna just, you know, drop a name. It's called Goddamn. It's
Goddamn.
Yeah, you feel me? Goddamn. I shot it yesterday while I was in Brooklyn. You know, we went to that event yesterday. So that's my favorite song just because like it's so real. Like all the lyrics on there is just genuinely like mentally things that I've been going through, the mental battle that I've been going through as an artist, and it's real like authentic. So I really love that song, but I drop another one like Smell the Flowers is like the intro on the project, and I genuinely believe that one's probably gonna be the standout.
Okay.
But we gonna see. I feel like I never know which one's gonna
how it's gonna
take
be
off.
perceived to the audience.
You know?
So.
But yeah, Goddamn is probably my favorite one. But we have a lot of dope tracks on there.
Of course. I trust it's gonna be a great project. So, so you said you shot a music video yesterday. Which song was that for?
For Goddamn.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about the vibes.
Okay, so
what
like
can we expect?
the vibes was very chill. Like we just kind of like on some run and gun. Like while we was in the city, we got a lot of dope shots. I've been fucking with like the real grainy, like looking vintage effect.
Yes.
Like I
feel
love
like it
that.
matches.
Yeah,
the
it
music.
matches my aesthetic, and I really love that because it reminds me of the videos I was watching when I was growing up on like MTV or like just random YouTube videos and stuff like The Roots. I really liked their video style back in the day. But yeah, the video, I can't even really explain it. It's just real, it's just raw.
Y'all see it when y'all see it.
Yeah, like I don't want to give out too much. It's just
it.
raw. Like it's raw. You're gonna be able to feel the music, but you're also gonna be able to see the picture at the same time. Like I'm kind of painting the picture through the visuals as well.
Facts. And that's one thing. I feel like you do really dope music videos. Even your last one.
Yeah. Hop Off the Porch.
Yo, I feel like that was probably such a fun music video to shoot.
No, it really was. It really was.
Even with y'all running, taking off, I'm like, yo, this is
It really
fire.
was. Shout out Jacob Lundy, man. That's my guy. Yo, he's doing his thing right now too. Yeah, that music video was very fun. Like we got into some crazy like little side quest adventures doing that video, but that video took a while to like come to fruition. Yeah. And I'm so glad that it turned out how it did.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely very entertaining.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, I'm going to get into my favorite part of this interview. So, I'm going to give you 2 questions just so that we get to know X a little bit more from another point of view. So, what is the weirdest place or wildest situation you've gotten inspiration for a song? Like, what's the crazy experience? And you like, yo, like, I got to write a song. And the song don't even got to be about the situation.
Damn. You put me on the spot. Like,
yes,
I swear.
We got to know.
Bro, I think I genuinely smoked too much weed.
Oh, my God. Almost every artist.
Because my memory is shot sometimes, But let me see. Crazy experience. Well, Hop Off the Porch was a real story.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was a real experience. Like, growing up in apartments, as kids, going out when you're not supposed to be, your mama at work, or she's in the house
just
cleaning.
Bad. We know he was a bad one.
Low key, I wouldn't say I was too bad. I think I did but like getting into situations where you probably should not be there. Yeah, and now you in some more shit. If you go listen to the lyrics in the song, you could pretty much paint the picture of what was going on. But that I'd say Hop Off the Porch is a perfect example of like something that I got into when I was young and had to just get out the way, and I put it in my music. Right.
So, what is something that people would never guess about Xavier?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't really talk much when I'm around people sometimes. Like, I'm still working on my social battery. Why you make that face? You think I talk a lot?
Maybe you just comfortable in the settings I see you in.
I'm comfortable with you.
Because usually, like, when I do see you, it's always at, like, a showcase, or if Rowan Hip Hop, we're doing something, and you're usually comfortable, and you're social.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm social, but then at the same time, I be, like, awkward as fuck in my brain. Like, damn, why did I?
I've never experienced
but it's
that
cool
being
though.
around you.
But it's cool though. It's just a part of my journey. It's a part of the things that I'm embracing. But I would say that I'm just weird as fuck. Like, I like a lot of.
As an artist, you have to be. As a creative, you have to be.
Yeah, I like a lot of weird, different shit. I listen to a lot of weird, different music. And I'm just a nerd when it comes to like comic books and like like Marvel, DC, all that stuff like that. Like, me and my boy Kaiju, we go back and forth on. Like the new Superman movie.
What's the best?
Yeah, the new Superman movie that just came out. Like, I was like, yo, this shit looks ass. I don't like it. And he's like, nah, bro, it's tough.
He over there shaking his head.
He's like, nah, bro, it's tough. I'm like, bro, why does he got the trunks, like the underwear and stuff, like from the comics? He's like, nah, it's comically accurate. I'm like, all right, bro, I'll give it a chance, but I'm a geek when it comes to like the superhero stuff and all that Marvel stuff. I recently started watching a little bit of anime too, like Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably my favorite anime right now. Like, tap in with that. That shit's tough.
Check it out. So, one thing I gotta say is you're doing a great job when it comes to branding. Down from the fits, down from the visuals, the type of music you make. I feel like you're so intentional. So I just gotta give you your props on that.
Thank you.
But tell me, what is next for you? Like, you got any shows coming up? Anything you working on other than the project?
Yeah. So project's been my main focus for the last like 2 months, I would say. Like just like strictly, we gonna do it and we gonna calculate it and we gonna figure out what we doing with it. I have 3 shows lined up for next year. I mean next month. Sorry, next year in August.
Fire.
To kind of roll out the project.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm gonna be teasing at least like 1 or 2 of the songs at each of the show that I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be at I'm supposed to be doing a Puerto Rican festival on August 1st.
Oh, that's fire.
Going back to
they
the
hometown,
you know, go back to the hometown. Puerto Rican festival August 1st.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still working on the details on that. And then August 6th, I'm gonna be at Mad Minds. I don't know if you're familiar with Mad Minds, but Rick, really good dude. He hit me up like really long time ago, a couple months ago. Been trying to get me to come to the events and stuff, and I've just been so like busy, and life has been hitting me left and right.
Life do be life, in. But
yeah,
hey,
you know. So really good dude. Invited me out to there on August 6th. I'm going to be performing there.
So August 6th?
Yep, you're going to hear some of the songs on the project.
Okay, bet.
And then August 16th, I'm performing in Atlantic City for Keto Fest. Shout out my boy Keto. It's gonna be a bunch of dope artists, a bunch of South Jersey talent. Yeah, man. I'm trying to keep busy. I'm trying to keep busy.
Keep the momentum going.
Yeah, I haven't really done any shows in this past month. I was having some car troubles and stuff, so it was really hard for me to get around.
Yeah.
But now I'm back and I'm just ready to
better.
Hop up on the stage, man, and do my thing.
Oh my God, bro! When I tell you, y'all have to catch him at a show. When I tell you, bro, your energy. Every time, it's such an amazing experience. It is an experience seeing you perform.
It's electric.
I feel like you bring out like the best in everybody. Just you got that energy. You interact with the crowd so well, and we appreciate what
I've been doing this for
man.
a long time, man. Like people just started getting hip to like me performing and how like energetic I am and me always jumping around,
which is crazy to me.
Yeah, because
you claim you're not like a super social person, but bro, when you get
I'm not
on
gonna
that
lie,
stage,
when I'm on a stage though, it's
we
completely
would never
different.
know.
I mean, it's completely different when I'm on a stage. Like it genuinely feels like I'm just free. Like I got wings and I'm floating on the stage. That's how it feels when I'm performing, and that's always how it felt when I was 14, first doing my first performances and stuff in front of like 10, 15 people back in my hometown in Violent and stuff. I was still like jumping on freaking tables, like doing crazy stuff.
There. They there to see you, so you gotta put on a show.
That's really what brought me onto the scene, because people saw that and they saw the amount of energy that I bring, and like they're like, oh, I want this kid at more of my shows. And I always rode deep in my shows. Like my family has always like rode with me to all of my shows. So like even from the beginning, I had my mom, my aunts, my uncles.
Bro, that's
they
beautiful.
all show me mad love. I got a big real loving family. So like they always show me love every time I come out. So people see that. They see I got the people. They see I got the energy.
They're like, oh, who this?
Yeah, like they see it's like something different. So that's how I try to roll at all my events. I try to keep my guys with me, keep my good support system. That helps me out a lot, because you feel me, when you on stage and you have people there that know your lyrics too, that definitely helps out a lot. Like so fire. That's why I like performing at Rowan, because Rowan, like, it's a familiar place, but it's still a lot of new faces that you see there every time
different people coming through.
So like the energy is always vibrant every time I perform. Every time you see me, it's gonna be electric.
Always. And it's just so beautiful. I'm glad you got that support system from your family, your friends. I think, like you said, anytime I see you perform, you always got at least 2 people in the crowd, 100%. Saying 100%. The lyrics. And that one of those people be me too.
100%.
But yeah, it's always great seeing you perform. So guys, definitely try to catch him at a show, so that you can get the full experience.
3 opportunities next month.
No, they got plenty of
opportunities.
Oh, yeah,
you're going to see plenty more. You're going to see plenty more.
Come on.
You're going to see plenty more of my face.
Okay, so you got anything you want to say to any supporters and anybody just now finding out about you?
Life's all about perspective, and that's something that I've been learning a lot recently. Like, we were talking a little bit off camera before about me waking up and trying to like spread positive energy and my affirmations and praying and stuff when I first wake up, because I genuinely feel like that's a valid part of being able to grow, and being a person that you are starting your day off right is the most important thing you could do. Definitely. So like I wake up, bro, like it sound corny as how I wake up, I'm like, I'm finna have a great day. I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. And I'm saying it out loud in the mirror when I'm brushing my teeth. I'm thinking it, and genuinely just like believing in yourself. And like I said, life is all about perspective. Like, comparison is a hard thing that I've been dealing with lately. So my perspective, I'm looking at other people on the internet or looking at other people that's doing this, that, the third, and I'm like, well, damn, I could be doing more. I see these people, but like they probably thinking the same thing about me, you know? So it's like,
we are our own biggest critics.
Yeah, man. So it's all about the perspective that you're looking at life from. You can really change your life just off your perspective, you know?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I said that in a song. That sounds like a bar I said. But
y'all,
yeah,
find
man.
a song for us. Drop in the comments which song.
I be forgetting, man. But yeah, like it's been a big part of my growth is just looking at life from a different perspective. I spent a lot of time like being down on myself, thinking like I had it the worst. And, you know, like at some points I did and some points I didn't. You know, I battled with a lot of mental problems, but you could really change your life just based on how you think about it, you know?
Yep.
And it's not always going to work. You know, there's always going to be tough times.
But you got to fake it till you make it.
100%,
You really do.
100%.
With anything you do.
100%. It's you versus you.
Yeah.
It's you versus you, always.
Yeah. But I think you're doing so well as an artist. Overall, you got the whole package, man. The branding, the quality of the music, everything. I'm super proud of you. Bro, hopefully in the future, like, maybe we can get some paintings.
Okay, I was just about to bring that up to you.
Really?
Literally, like in the back of my head, I'm about to sit here.
Some paintings,
Yo,
man.
As far as the paintings go, I got a series on my YouTube. If you unfamiliar, it's called Art Talks. I just started it this year. I started it when I was in school. I started in my dorm because I just started painting and I like the medium. And I started recording it and just talking about life, like just talking about things that everybody goes through, and kind of like a podcast format, but not really, because I'm like painting while I'm just talking to the camera and talking to my people that support me. And my goal is I'm trying to get a bunch of dope people to like feature on it, like damn near like take the sidekick role and kind of like get other people to come on, you know, paint and, you know, express themselves on the canvas, because I genuinely like hearing other people's like views and perspectives on stuff. Like, take everything with a grain of salt, but like I try to get as much knowledge as possible.
Of course.
You know, so I like having dope people. I got a couple episodes that I'm literally working on, like as we speak.
Okay.
With trying to get like guests on there to just the same way that we doing, try to get guests on there.
So y'all gotta tap into
do a dope little series. So like Art Talks, go tap in with it. It's on my YouTube. You can go check it out. I got 2 episodes out right now. It's gonna be a lot more to come.
Okay, I'll definitely check that out. Well, Xavier May, thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate this, for real.
Yeah, of course. And I'll catch you guys next time.
Yeah, stay fly.